You've been traveling all over the country. You've been with the vice president to try and root out some of this fraud through the Medicare and Medicaid services. Of course, these are local groups who are applying for grants and money. So it's a local issue applying for federal dollars, but there's a huge problem with the theft of federal dollars. Can you talk about the progress on that?
So this got weaponized during COVID because fraudsters realized that they could corrupt the system, take money out of payments and never pay them back, and no one would come after them. And in the case of Medicaid, what we've done is we've started paying for services your family would normally offer for you, driving you to a doctor's appointment, bringing you food up the stairs. And by paying for those services, states can actually offshoot some of that expense to the federal government. And I've got to say, you should be asking a question, why are they doing this? I think some leaders in states think this is not a flaw, it's a feature of the system. It's a jobs program. What's the #1 job in New York State now? #1 job is a personal care services person. Someone who's going to literally carry your groceries, do your checking, usually someone from the community that you know. And not only is it a jobs program, but we're hearing rumors now they might be unionizing some of these folks. So you've dramatically shifted the social support system that's so precious to our nation in Medicaid and Medicare, and created a political patronage program. This is very similar, I think, to the challenge we faced during the prior administration with the border. Everyone thought, how are we going to fix this? Impossible. You can't close the border. You know, within months, we had 99% reduction of immigrants illegally coming across the border. We will do the same under the vice president's leadership. That's why the president put him in charge of the task force. If we have a will to address these challenges, we can quickly snuff out the bad guys. But let me point something out that's important. This is not just about money. Money's important, but $100 billion, that's what we think the fraud is. It would double the life expectancy of the Medicare Trust Fund if it could fix this fraud. So Medicare would be there for you.
Exactly.
But these fraudsters, if they're willing to steal your money when your most vulnerable moments are there, they'll also steal your health, they'll steal your life. So they're hurting Americans, and they've been getting away with it. No mas. We're going to stop it.
Democrats have tried to make this political in the sense that when you start rooting out fraud, you're doing it in order to preserve the program for people who actually need it. Because as you said, you have $100 billion. If that's not going towards the actual program, then people who actually need the services are not going to get them. So what is the response to Democrats arguing that this rooting out of fraud, that it's cutting Medicaid services? What is your response to that?
None at all. They know it's manufactured. That's why when they say this sort of, like sheepishly mention the possibility that you might once in a while hurt someone that's innocent. I argue that if you take a child with autism and you give them the services they need, you're doing a great service. It's the right thing to do. We're great people. We'll always help folks in need. But if every mother is pretending, because they're getting paid, that the children in the neighborhood have autism, which is bad for those kids, by the way.
And you're seeing that.
And we're seeing that in Minnesota. You took a budget from $3 million to $400 million. You do that by creating programs and manufacturing services that aren't supposed to be used. But what you're doing is you're hurting the child who really has autism because they can't get access to services, and you're corrupting the entire system. We're seeing the same thing in California with hospice, where you have 1/3 of all the hospices, Katie, in the entire country are in Los Angeles, not California, just LA. I mean, how many people are dying there?
Yeah.
Right. So you obviously have allowed
a little bit of a red flag.
And I'll make this announcement on your show. We have stopped payments to 450 hospices in California. Guess what? Not one has called us asking to reinstitute them.
Wow.
They may change their minds over time, but in 10 weeks, we've shut down 450 payment systems to these guys. That's representing at least $600, $700 million just this year, and no one's complaining because they know they got caught. And that's sort of the scary part about the system. When you knock on their door and say, hey, we're here. And I did that with the U.S. Attorney Billy Asalee in Los Angeles when we went in with the SWAT team.
Right.
These guys don't fight back. They know they bought multi-million-dollar mansions in these posh neighborhoods. They've got beautiful cars, lots of them, all bought with ill-gotten gains made from defrauding the American taxpayer. When they're caught, they don't argue. They knew it might happen one day. They're sort of surprised that we came for them. But my message for them is very clear. Don't walk, run away, because we're coming for you.
Before we go, we have to ask you about this. You shared a story recently about President Trump telling you that diet soda kills cancer cells. So do we all have the cure to cancer in our fridge?
Not at all.
Are the fridge cigarettes curing cancer?
He was kidding me, actually. He was making fun of me because I was giving him a hard time. We were in the front of Air Force One, and we were talking about something, and I noticed that he had a soft drink on his desk, so I gave him, as I often do, a little nudge. Hey, maybe, that doesn't
maybe do some water next next time.
That water exists.
Yes.
And he said, you know, Oz, you're too tough on me. You know, this stuff, if I poured it on grass, it would kill the grass. What does that mean? Maybe it kills cancer cells. He's kidding. I mean, actually, he's an earnestly funny human being and a very empathetic one. And he's a fabulous boss. Yeah. And I was sharing that story with his son, Don Jr. And both of us, I think, are still sort of surprised a week later. We're getting serious questions from serious journalists who I normally respect about this issue. Once again, do not drink Diet Coke or Pepsi or, frankly, any beverage with the belief it's going to cure cancer.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.